Yeah, folks, Quillington here, and welcome to our Wednesday live stream where we are once again starting early so we can cram in as much glorious Baldur's Gate as possible. And I was running late today, so I just got out of the shower about 20 minutes ago, and my hair is still on the moist side. So that'll be fun. But other than that, feeling great, feeling excited for today, really hyped. We are going to finally bring the difficulty up to Tactician difficulty. The reason I didn't at first, we were just playing on balance, is because this is a very, very long game. Doubly so with the live streaming, because we're doing, extra interaction, things like that, reading things out loud, all that kind of stuff. And so I didn't want the game to drag on through combat. However, in my personal playthrough that I'm doing now, where I'm playing my super multi-class character, my wizard, cleric, bard character, who has been fantastic. And that's also kind of the build I'm playing in our multiplayer game with my friends. Slightly different between one and the other, but yeah, there's some amount of overlap. It just turns out to be a really fun class to play. In my personal game, I started playing on Tactician, and it's fine. It's not that much harder. It does mean we have to play a little bit more try-hardy and seriously, which is going to affect the pace a little bit. So we're gonna see how it goes. If I feel like it's slowing down the gameplay a little too much, we'll drop back over to balance just to keep things speedy and exciting. But for now, we'll go ahead and flip over to Tactician, which will mean I'm going to do a little bit of respecking of our NPCs. One of the things with balance is I was going to keep the NPCs sort of how they were out of the box, but now the companions, I think, will do a little bit of optimizing. They don't need much, and I'm mostly still going to try to keep them on vibe. I'm not going to, respec Astarion to be a paladin or something like that, although there's nothing that stops you from doing that sort of thing. But yeah, we'll be making a few changes most likely. The other thing is, when we last left things off, we were sitting at this puzzle right over here. And just, we got here right at the end. I tried a couple of just sort of blind clicks to see what we could do. I tried putting all the blank moons in the middle. I tried making sure none of them were in the middle. It didn't happen anything like that. I'm like, okay, fine. We'll deal with the puzzle when we come back. And so having played a little bit myself, I do know that we missed one little lootable over here by the bed, which turns out to have one of the hints for the puzzle. So that's quite helpful. So we're going to do this and find ourselves a Selûnite journal. Hopefully the sound effects and everything are well balanced. We're going to give this a bit of a read. Although I have to say, this journal by itself, not necessarily that helpful, but most of the pages in this aged journal have been hastily torn out, perhaps for kindling. Thus, the interlocking circles will bring the full moons to match the stars, while casting darkness where it belongs, at the bottom. That chasm to the Underdark will stay sealed. I confess the design is not foolproof to outsiders, but I had to sacrifice complexity for material resilience. Emergency toilet paper, that's why it was torn out, yeah. I've always wondered why Selûne took me from the Hall of Wonders to serve at this temple as a priestess. Perhaps this was the reason. Yeah, if we do that, and then we hike all the way back here with Dell. It talks about cool little things there. I'm sorry, is that interactable? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, it must be it's as we're crossing through the door, I think it's all of a sudden interacting with a chandelier. Okay, I think that's all it was. Anyway, so it says something about all the dark moons or whatever needs to belong at the bottom. It's well, where's the bottom? And I've eventually realized that they probably mean the south, right? If we look at the south, they got that. But the big thing, I was like, okay, let's just take a look at this puzzle. And then all of a sudden I realized that this one disc is bathed in light. And that's probably where the things go, isn't it? So, the journal didn't actually help me solve the puzzle, but it did, just make me think, okay, clearly all the new moons have to go on the same disc, right? Not in the middle, not on the outside, nothing like that, all on the same disc, and then it made me realize, oh yeah, this one disc looks pretty different.
This goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
All right, so we now have this door to the Underdark. Spoilers, it's the door to the Underdark. Now, I did boop around in there in our multiplayer game that with my friends that I'm playing this week. We did make it down there. Currently, I'm going to pop down because there is a waypoint. But then we're going to pop right back up, and we're going to deal with quest stuff on the surface, much of which I haven't done yet. Our multiplayer game has been somewhat chaotic and interesting. But we have a lot of quest things that are developing over here. Oh, I guess we progressed on the Find the Night song because we found the secret passage down below, which is very exciting. I'll also give us an exclamation mark here with Shadowheart, which is interesting. Very curious. Very curious indeed. But yeah, I want to go back up to the surface. I mean, we've got tons of stuff on the circuit. We've got at least like 3 things, if not 4 things to do still on the surface. So we're going to do that before we properly do the Underdark. But to save a bunch of walking later on, we are going to venture down there for the purpose of finding the waypoint. We don't have any short rests. We could do a rest before we go in, but we've got some spell slots. You are out of spell slots, which is too bad. I think what I might do is just get Del to drop some heals real quick. Let's do that. Let's just swap out for a second just the healing word for the cure wounds. And we'll just do a self-heal. And we'll drop one on Shadowheart. There we go. And that's looking kind of okay to me. So let me just pop in the healing word again. Oh. There we go. Like that. And we are good to go. We're going to poke in to the Underdark. Then one of the things we're going to do when we do rest is we're going to do some respecking on our characters to do a little bit of mini-maxy thing. But I'll just do that. I actually don't know where the portal is. I don't know if it's like right as soon as we get through or if we got to do a little fighting first. We have ourselves a logbook of sendings. You brute forced the door, didn't do the puzzle at all? You just attacked it? Or picklocked it? Lockpicked it? Okay. Marked as reference material for the temple archive. This logbook, did I say archive? This logbook contains transcripts of magical sendings from the temple to the depths below. I'm happy I've got a new mispronunciation we can fit in to our Let's Plays just to annoy people now. This record seems to be an exchange dating, an exchange dating from near the temple's foundation. Jarrus, enough foolishness. A new temple with settlers to guide, and you'd rather scrabble in the dark below? We're clerics of Saloon. Act like it. M. Who's presumably Morna, I bet. Morna, the lady lights the way. What is this Underdark but a path her light hasn't touched yet? Come, we can debate theology in the new chapel. New chapel? Those materials were meant for the temple proper, not your playground down here. What am I to tell the House of the Moon? Oh, there's a lot of text here. It's an IRC transcript, yeah. Tell them to start packing. There are caverns down here to dwarf the inner cathedral. The builders are almost done, and so we go deeper. Deeply and greedily. Enough, initiate. The Underdark is no place for games. Those are novices with you, not silver stars. Return immediately. Initiate, don't ignore me. I know you took ample components for ascending. Respond. Don't leave me on red. Jarrus, respond. M, fortified what we can, but wards won't last. Seal the tunnel. Do not follow. You are right. This place belongs to them. Jarrus, hold fast. Whatever it is, I'm sending reinforcements. Just hold on. No more death. Ordered novices to collapse tunnel. You'd be proud of them. Forgive me, we only meant to spread her light. Jarrus, high initiate in the lady's light. Add 2 wares so we can sell it as garbage. Mm-hmm. Oh good, another GIF argument coming. Mm-hmm. Down the ladder. There's these thick, like, crossbars over here. That would be so hard to grip and not slip, especially since it's wood. If there's any moisture on that, you know how slick this would be? You just, like, keel off backwards, falling to your death.
Such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
I do love the bitchy banter between these two. Couple of drama queens, it's just great. Meanwhile, like, Will basically never gets involved in the banter. He's just there being stoic, which is one of the reasons we might replace him. I'm sorry, are you in sneaky mode, Asterion? What's going on with you? Huh. Alright, we got ourselves an oil barrel.
Time to
Check
press
this little
ahead.
side room. Some braziers we can light if we wanted some light. Not that it really matters here. We got some water barrels. And a wooden crate. Can I send directly to here? Yeah. Asterion, you get that. I mean, I don't know if it matters who holds on to the items. Actually, I don't know why I bothered taking the rope. It's not really worth anything. Like, worth $1. Saren just is skulking to skulk. Locked gate. I mean, probably we just pick it, but let's venture down here for a sec first. Oh, that's just a training dummy. That's a cool-looking statue. So yeah, technically it did come down here in a multiplayer game, but one of the other players kind of ran up and did some things. So I don't know what was involved. I was purposely sort of trying not to look and see what they were doing. I was hanging back here with my character while they were doing stuff, because I kind of wanted to figure it out on stream with you guys. I mean, it's light, but it just means some clicks for those things. Rotten cheese. Tomato. Yeah, rotten carrot. Okay, we got another oil barrel over there. A helmet. I mean, the helmet might sell for a couple bucks. I don't know.
I'll take that.
We have a Minotaur who's getting absolutely obliterated by these statues. 117 hit points.
Get back!
So I think that's a hint to not go through this immediately.
Someone's laid out the unwelcome map.
We get some interesting symbols here and here. Okay, there's still the locked door, and we probably picked the lock, but who knows? It might be. We might find a key. We'll just snoop a boot first. Wooden trunk. These weapons are worth a couple of bucks, sure. These things aren't really worth anything. Can I go down here?
Spent much time in the Underdark?
Some. And you? Seems a perfect hunting ground for, you know.
There's a brazier there. Maybe I can do something to the statue. It's interesting I can walk down here and find some petrified drow. Yeah, we did not go this way in multiplayer. That's great. I love it. I'm so happy there's a bunch of stuff I haven't seen here. Oh, I'm encumbered. I think, yeah, the camp supply pack is empty. This water's weighing a fair bit, actually. Just send these to, I don't know, Will. You can earn your keep for a little bit. How's that sound? Okay, higher and higher we go. Torch, heavy crossbow, skeleton. Ah, with the key. There we go. And a tattered notes. This place is dark, but the lady's light shines yet. Just as the drow had almost broken through, Jarrus rallied the last of the initiates and charged forth. For a moment, the cavern shone with Selune's own brilliance. I'd have gladly gone with them, wound or no, but Jarrus bade me stay and hold the gate until his return. I'm to keep records too. I'll save space to write of his victory. It has been days, hours, since we collapsed the tunnel. They were supposed to return after the battle. I cannot dig it out on my own. My eyes won't get used to this darkness, but I can hear them stripping the dead. I'm sorry, I haven't learned the death rites yet, but I will hold the gate, I promise. This final entry is barely visible, more faint scratches than legible writings. Sorry. Skeleton key. Boo! Alright, I'm still wondering if what we do is we path around here and there's something we can do to disable it. But we've got a key. Let's go into that room here. Oh, well, we can go to this room first. Oh, there's the waypoint. Okay, so we may not go any further than this in the Underdark. Again, I just wanted to go enough. I knew there was a waypoint somewhere, but I couldn't remember where. So I think we might have saved the Underdark for what comes next. But what was it called? Faded Logbook. Log 124. Signs of life near the outpost. Intelligent. Clearly trying to hide. This sounds like a Solarian talking, like Morden from Mass Effect. Signs of life near the outpost. Intelligent. Clearly trying to hide. Log 125. Still can't find the mysterious shapes. They know how to cover their tracks. Possibly drow. The next few entries are too faded to read. Log 129. Let them south. Rumors of a spectator there. Let the Underdark solve its own problems. Log 130. No sightings. Log 131. No sightings. Log 132. Minth saw statues down south shaped like drow. Spectators shouldn't do that. Either way, it's one less problem to worry about. Wares. Books tend to be worth a couple of bucks, so. A lot of these sacks don't really have anything worthwhile. I mean, yeah, it's worth $8, but. So we've got a water thing, we've got a teleporter. Oh, another faded logbook. Most of the small logbook is.
New subscriber.
Hey, Chicken Lord! Thanks for the sub. Most of the small logbook is left empty. The last entry reads log 182. I was wrong. Should have paid more attention to the drow sightings. Should have known they were only a prelude. Stupid to think we'd outsmarted them. This will be the last entry. Minth will keep the records from now on. I wonder if Minth is the dead guy up at the top. Or this was the person writing that might have been the person who's dead up there. I don't know. So all the trappings of Selune over here, certainly. Let's check the side room. Let there be light. An oil barrel. A gilded chest. Is it locked? But
Something over there.
I'm sorry. That's very interesting. Okay.
Careful, I bite.
Well, hang on. We might find a key in there.
What now?
Perception failed.
Best avoid that trap.
Okay.
Trust no one.
Right. Let's pull everyone out of the room. Ungroup. You know, just to be safe. Send in the sacrificial robe. Disarm. DC 15. Oops. Wrong button. Oh, is there no one in range? Hold on, for a buff.
I
That's
wonder what the
interesting.
next move is.
Maybe because of line of sight issues?
Looking ahead.
Well, hello.
I'm gonna rest soon, so I'm not actually concerned about using some spell slots, although yeah, all we got is guidance, okay. I'm gonna sacrifice a Stary and use a red shirt. Alright, lots of boofs added in here. 23 total. Is it locked as well? Yeah.
A crooked touch.
And you still have your guidance. Oh! Failed? Oh, you can reroll using Thieves' Tools. Oh, hell. Oh, exactly 15. Wow, despite all those modifiers, that was not easy. And you know what? While I've got Asterion selected... $31! Alright, smash that one.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Trap disarming, potion of featherfall, and some gold.
What's hiding here?
Helmet of Smiting. When you apply a condition with one of your smite spells, so this is paladin stuff, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier, and you get +1 to your con saving throw. That is quite good. We'll probably just feed it to Gale, unless we decide to respec some of the paladin. But I don't think so. We're going to do some respecking, but we're really going to try to maintain the flavor of whoever we got. Okay, so I am going to propose that we don't venture further into the Underdark right now. Instead, we're going to look at doing some main story stuff. So I'm going to head back up to the surface. Where? I'm a little curious as to what the outside of the goblin camp is now, if they're aggro or not. But I think what we'll do... Let me just pop to the surface, because I want the proper camp. We could camp down here. I mean, I guess, because I can waypoint, and this will be the underground, the Underdark camp, which I don't want. So we'll just pop somewhere in the surface. Maybe we'll go in Vendor. Yeah. And, you know what, we'll do a hard save here. But yeah, we will be walking back into the goblin camp. But there's a few things we can... Oh, well, I mean, Halcyon will be here. Do I want to advance this part of the story? I mean, I do want a vendor. Well, you know what? We can talk to the vendors without advancing any story. It's going to be fine. I'm still a little annoyed that we can't just TP into the town itself. And then we also have to stand and wait for this door to open. Oh, things have changed. Oh, we killed the priestess, so that has allowed the refugees to leave. With the goblins defeated, the tieflings can safely return to the road. They'll be happy to learn the news. Talk to Zevlar. Okay, well, before that...
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
I sure have. Yeah, we have to go and pick up Karlak still. We have to go the auntie's hut, and also we want to check out the area by the swamp where Kaga might be doing things. It looks like we've already completed that on our journal, so we'll see. I'm gonna take the money.
It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga.
See, he may already know
For us.
of all the stuff she's done.
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp.
Oh,
tonight to
awesome!
celebrate if you'll have us.
Yeah! You know what? Let's go there right away. That sounds good. I still want a vendor, but you know what? I'm actually afraid of stumbling into more story here before I clear more of this map. I don't think it's gonna ruin things if I did go into the town and like progress the druid stuff, but I do want to do some more map booping. I wonder if there's still a vendor in the goblin town. We're gonna find out. Let's go there right away.
Excellent. Lead the way.
Oh, don't go there yet? What? Oh well.
I'm fine.
I mentioned there doesn't have a quest for these people being in town. Leave first, you don't get the quest. Oh no! Okay, hold on. It's okay. We'll just hang on. That's good. I really want minimal backseating for most things, and certainly no spoilers. But for something of there will be some missed content unless we do things in a slightly different order. All right, let's do it. Hopefully, it's not too late still. You know, maybe I should have done everything outside first. But I kept role playing sort of Dell was like, no, we got to focus on rescuing the druid. Okay, so you know what? Let's hidden goblin stash. Oh. And yeah, the swamp location stuff is gone. So we don't need it. I guess Halsin probably knows enough. All right, let's go and hunt down Karlak. It'll be interesting. So how do we probably through somewhere? I don't know. Let's just start heading west and then see what happens. Yeah, it's possible there'll be some conflict with Will here if we with Karlak. It'll be interesting to see how this develops. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I haven't done on this run here. We haven't gone through the town that's like guarded by like that paladin person, I think. We'll start at Goblin Town, you know what? And then head north out of there, right? Thank you. Oh, also, we really haven't come through here yet. Oh.
Never a dull moment.
Diggy diggy hole.
Moving ahead.
The blacksmith's blueprints. Weapons from the looks of it.
Not too refined here. Just quick ideas sketched out.
Hang on, I gotta make sure of something here. Toggle off. Toggle off. I don't know if it matters for this. What is that sound? Weird thump thump sound. Anybody in there?
What the hell are you doing?
let's see if the polls do work today and see what people have to say about this. If you don't get a vote on screen, oh yeah, it popped up right away. There was a message about it when I loaded up the stream that it's like, oh, it's working again. Yeah, I do kind of like number 1. I mean, 1 and 2 are both funny, but it's like, oh, I'm so terribly sorry.